So we're walking into work Tuesday morning. We passed the car of our beloved camera operator, Jeff, you know, the one that his grandmother asked him to call and he didn't. Anyway, we see his car and just about all of it, with the exception of the windshield, Jeff, and the driver's window is covered in snow. Did we let him have it? Yes, we did. Well, no, we're not going to let him forget about it because that's one of my things as well. Clear your car before you get in and drive. Now, while we're talking about this entire topic, we'd like to introduce you to the manager of Public and Government Affairs with AAA Mid-Atlantic. This is Jana Tidwell. Jana, how are you?
Fine, thanks, Jimmy. How are you?
Wonderful. Thank you so much for talking to us this afternoon. And that is a primary thing we want to talk about. Don't be tank commander. Clear off your car when you drive.
Absolutely. That's the number one message, especially going into tomorrow morning. We should be mostly snow covered throughout the region tomorrow morning when we wake up. And before you leave the driveway, before you hit the roads, giving yourself enough time to properly clean off your vehicle is absolutely key. You don't want anything that is stuck to your vehicle, snow, ice, blocks of snow, they become projectiles once that car gets warmed up and once you hit a higher rate of speed on the highway, and we don't want to see that happen.
Bad for the person behind you and bad for your insurance. Gentlemen, let me ask you this. It seems like braking has become an art form in and of itself. What can you tell us about the proper way to brake?
You know, we've seen in the last few days with this, Mother Nature reminding us that it is still winter. We've seen snow, freezing rain, black ice. Braking is definitely an art in this kind of weather. And the one thing to remember is to do so slowly. Any sudden movements, sudden braking can send your vehicle into a spin because of the moisture and perhaps lack of traction underneath those tires. So when you are out there on the roadways, it's critical to brake slowly. And to do that, you need to make sure that you are driving at the right speed, slow it down in inclement weather, and give yourself plenty of following distance between you and the cars, not just the car in front of you, but the cars that are on either side of you, perhaps. So that if you do need to stop, you do need to brake because traffic in front of you is braking, or you need to get off at an exit, you want to slow it down and brake slowly.
Give yourself plenty of room for where you're going. As you mentioned,
Absolutely.
we're supposed to have snow across the region, so hopefully not so deep that it's going to impact it, but if it looks like the snow is covering your exhaust pipe, clear that away before you start the car.
Oh, of course. You want to make sure that the exhaust pipe area is completely cleared from snow before you start the car. When you start the car, another misconception out there is that we need to start the car and let it warm up for 5 to 10 minutes. That's perfect for our own creature comforts. That's really for us as the driver to get the car warm, perhaps the seats warm, the steering wheel warm. But your car doesn't need to warm up to function for that period of time. So when you do start the car, make sure that exhaust pipe is cleared and make sure that all the snow is removed properly from the car.
I was getting ready to say, while the car's warming up, then we can do that snow clearing and get it off the windshield and all the windows.
Of course, that's the most efficient use of time, because the warmer the car gets, it's going to warm the precipitation, the snow, the ice that's on the vehicle. So it will help you actually in getting that removed.
Right. Jana Tidwell of AAA Mid-Atlantic, thank you so much for talking to us this afternoon.
My pleasure. Be safe out there.
Thank you, you too.